Welcome to Rocksaw Productions, where in this video, it's a box from Japan. If you've never heard of it before, this is stuff Vinnk sent me. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Gary here with Rocksaw Productions. I hope you enjoyed that intro. If you didn't quite understand it, I'll explain in a moment. Stay tuned. But before we do dive into today's video, I want to take a real quick second and say thank you for stopping by and checking out our video that we have here today. I really do appreciate it. If you like what you see here, I invite you to check out some of the other videos that we have here on the channel, including other videos that we've talked about import systems, import games, and how you can play them on your US machines. And if you really like what you see here, do me a huge favor. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and that bell notification. And what I want to know from you today down in the comments, have you ever heard of the Famicom Dojo? Because we're going to talk about them quite a bit here today. And that's where our reference in the intro comes from. The folks over at Famicom Dojo, Sean Orange and Vinnk, they run a great YouTube channel. If you haven't seen it before, please do me a favor. I will have it linked for you right up there. When you're done watching this video, go back and check them out. They just have amazing stuff going back close to 10 years here on YouTube. And the great thing about it is they go through, almost like Norm the gaming historian, the history of Nintendo consoles and things along those lines, but they do it in a different sort of way than Norm. They explain where the Famicom came from, the Super Famicom, the Sharp Famicom Twin. Watching Famicom Dojo is why I have a Sharp Famicom Twin Turbo.
The Turbo Twin. If the turbo is built in, it's not cheating.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. There are two more? Oh, Amori, Toto, poof. Mugshot!
I didn't know about it before watching them, and when I saw their video, I'm like, I gotta get one. And I got one at a really good deal. I paid under $100 for my Sharp Famicom Twin in 2016. It came with like 20 discs and everything. Very cool. Anyways, check out the guys over at Famicom Dojo. Super cool guys to check out. So Vinnk, one of the two guys who works on the channel, actually has a retro video game selling service that he works through on Twitter. And every once in a while, he'll post stuff. Hey, I've got this for sale. Hey, I've got this. Hey, I've got that. And he is a dirty, evil little man because he posted some stuff and I'm like, I need that. No, I don't. Yes. No. Yeah, I do. Clearly, I ordered it. Then he posted some more stuff. I'm like, just throw it in the same box. Throw it in the box. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to take this, we're going to throw it on the box, we're going to see everything that we got, we're going to check out the condition of the games, and one of them should be complete in box too. Let's get started. All right, so let's dive into our box here, because I know what's in here, or I think I remember what's in here. I remember at least two of them that are in there. I'll put it to you that way. Now, one thing about the service that Vinnk, aka Kevin, uses is it is inexpensive, but it takes quite some time. I actually ordered this in August, I want to say. I think that was just my receipt from him. I'm going to open that up off screen. Yep, that's just my PayPal receipt. Yes, we do have, I thought this was boxed, so we're going to pull 1, 2, 3. Okay, I only had 2 games in here. I thought I had 3. He did throw in a bonus, some Pokemon cards. I am not a Pokemon fan, but I appreciate this. I mean, stuff like this always just makes me smile. All right, we're gonna go with the big one first. And I do appreciate the fact you can see the meticulous care that he took in wrapping these. There's good packing material in the box itself. Oh, and I actually made him laugh. This was the one that when I saw, I'm like, all right, add it to the order. And he said, you know, here's what the additional cost would be. Just PayPal me, and I'll throw it in the same box. I'm like, cool, we can do that. And what I put on the note was, this is the extra money for Super Donkey Kong. And he actually messaged me, said, made him laugh. So there's Super Donkey Kong. We're gonna open this up because I don't remember if he said it had a manual or not. And I actually have a version of Super Donkey Kong. But it's not with the box and there's no manual. Oh, the manual is there. Sweet. It's not in the best shape, but this was not very expensive. I want to say this was maybe $8 or $9. Look at that manual. That thing's gorgeous. I miss manuals, damn it. And let's look at the cartridge. Oh, and before we look at the cartridge, that's cool that they did that little cheat sheet on what the functionality of each of the buttons were. Look at how cool that is. Nintendo, why didn't you do that for us here in the States? Why do you hate us so much here in the West? This is really stinking cool. I really like this a lot. All right, so looking at the cartridge itself, I mean, not in terrible shape. I mean, there's dirt and grit and whatnot in the slot there. It's not as yellowed as some of my other Super Famicom cartridges I have. This is overall in pretty decent shape. And we'll clean this in just a moment too. We have our cleaning supplies out. Oh, I love that so much. This was the original one that he got me on. And I actually had a copy of Super Mario Bros. 3 for the Famicom, but mine was not boxed. Well, now it's boxed. And this box is actually in better shape than the Super Denki Kang box. Yeah, this actually looks really good. You know, kind of getting the story and everything on the back of the box too, versus just, here, hang on one second. I want to see something. Between friends, which box would you rather have displayed on your shelf? This beautiful, articulate, artwork looking box where you've got Bowser and the Koopa kids and all that. You know, would you rather have this, or would you rather just have that? I mean, I love this. I love the game. This is very simple. It's got the same basic information on the back, but you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the Japanese version versus only 3 insets here on the US version, and they're, let's see, yeah, they're even different too. Between the two of them, I mean, I'm glad that I have this box version, but I'm really glad I have this box version. So let's dive in the box. I want to be careful because this box is in great shape. Oh, and it's got the manual too. Sweet. So the manual is actually on the bottom side. There's the game. Oh, that label's in great shape too. I think it's in better shape than the one that I have already. Even the back label. In fact, I'm going to grab that one and let's compare. So taking a closer look here, this is the new one that I just got. This is the one that I've had for about 2 years now. And I think the colors on the new one are more vibrant. I think it's overall cleaner. This I'll probably use as trade bait or something like that. It's still in great condition. It still plays just fine. But this one just looks even better still. Now I'm going to set this one aside so I don't get them confused, because that would suck. And again, let's take a look at the manual. Now, one thing as a heads up, if you ever get your hands on a Famicom game and it doesn't have the name in English on it and you're wondering what it is, what you can do, this HVC UM, Google that and that will tell you the name of the game. A little bit of a page fold there, or dog ear. Oh man, this is awesome. Dude, this is so cool. I love the fact it's the Famicom controllers. I know I'm a total geek about that, but I wish that I read Japanese so I could understand what's in here. And I can use my phone to translate via Google. Oh, I miss manuals like this so much. This is so fun. And again, I'm just looking at the pictures, really, quite honestly. But this is, oh, I love this so much. Vinnk, thank you so much for cutting me a great deal on both of these. These were not donations to the channel. I did pay him for them, happily so too. These are amazing additions. Now, I am going to go through and I'm going to clean them real quick. With Famicom games, there's a way you can actually squeeze the side of the case to release it. I don't have a clamp that big, so we're going to do it just very simply. And for this, we're just going to use our 1UP cleaning card. And I'm going to actually use the mini 1UP cleaning card. This is designed for like Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. I find this works really good for N64 games, for Master System games, some Genesis games, and Famicom games. So you have your fluid side and your dry side right there. We're just going to go boop. The reason why I like this better for Famicom games is the pad is a little bit thinner, so it's easier to get in and out without like just getting jammed up. And this was not a new card, so I mean, I'm seeing dirt come off, but I don't know how much was from this game. Didn't pull off a whole lot, which is cool. I'm very happy about that. Vinnk, again, thank you so much. And this is actually something I will probably look on eBay for a box protector for this. I may actually just keep this one in the box and keep the other one to play, quite honestly. This is in terrific condition. For me, I mean, this is exactly what I was looking for. And again, I'm just jazzed for this. So now we've got that guy back in the box. We are going to open up Super Dinky Kang. And for this, we do need a 3.8 millimeter security bit. Open that up. Now I realize it's hard to see because of all the lighting, but I'll tell you, there's actually quite a bit of dirt on this guy. Oh, I forgot that it had a battery backup too. I may swap that out at some point as well. Let's clean this up with a 1-up card. We'll try that first. Now, normally for basic cleaning, you don't need to open it up like I did here. I just did this so you could see the pins a little bit more easily. And then make sure after you clean one side before you go to the other that you're not grabbing by the pins themselves. Your fingers have not only dirt, but oils that you can put right back on the pins, which is what we're trying to remove right now. Yeah, this one was definitely dirty, but I don't think we'll have to bright boy it. And we will take this now. In the event that I would eventually need to replace this, it's a CR2032, and you can get the tabs and everything already on it. And speaking of tabs, there are tabs inside right here and right here for the PCB to key back into. The tabs lined up there. Now, if you've watched me clean any games in the past, you know one of the things I do when I put the security bits back in, unscrew it, you'll feel it set back into the threads before tightening back down. Beautiful. Now what I'm going to also do is I'm going to just take a cotton swab and I'm going to put a little bit of 1-up cleaning solution on the tip here, just the tip, and I'm just going to clean that out a little bit. And you can see, I mean, that's just grime and dirt that's stayed on there from, or collected over the years. Nothing terrible. Actually sounds like Donkey Kong a little bit as I'm cleaning this. I mean, it's not getting a ton, but it's getting enough crap out of there that, you know, it makes me happier that it's not there. There you can see a little bit better some of the stuff that came off. Overall, I mean, I am really, really happy. Both games with shipping and everything, Kevin charged me just under $25. So again, super happy and geeked about that. And the wonderful thing too is I will actually be able to play this on my Super Famicom. I've got my Insurrection Industries SCART cable and my RetroTank SCART that I'll be using this with, and it'll be amazing. Let's wrap things up. So there you have it, our look at stuff Vinnk sent us, or stuff we ordered from Vinnk, again from Famicom Dojo. Check those guys out. They have got a great and fun and educational channel. I really learn a lot when I watch what they are doing on. And the cool thing, Vinnk is over there in Japan. Sean is, I believe he's up in Wisconsin. They're both from my home state of Wisconsin, which is super fun for me. Talking about super fun, we do have Super Donkey Kang playing back here. Sean, I hope you appreciate the Super Donkey Kang references. One of our supporters on Patreon likes to throw it out there as Super Donkey Kang. I did look for my original copy that I had that was unboxed of Super Donkey Kong. Couldn't find it. I think I actually gave it to my brother Scott when I was up in Portland in 2019 for the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. I actually gave him a clone console and a bunch of games, so I think I may have given him my unboxed copy. So good to have this back in the collection and to be able to wind out my Super Donkey Kong 1, 2, and 3 that I have. Just love these games. They are terrific. And this is actually playing on my Switch. I'm glad to have it on there too. Now on the Nintendo side of things, or Famicom side of things, to have a box version of Super Mario Bros. 3 that is this clean, I am just ecstatic. This is awesome. And the initial purchase that I made, and I'm glad that I did, and now I do have not only Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario 2 for the Famicom Disk System. This was kind of a holy grail for me. Not super expensive, but I'm glad that I was able to find a copy of Super Mario 2 on the Famicom Disk System, along with Super Mario USA. I'm glad these are all in my collection now. And I mean, I don't have a ton of boxed Famicom games. I got Dr. Mario when I bought my Sharp Famicom Twin, I think. It was either with that or with my Famicom that I originally got. And then in 2018, 2019, I got a copy of Kid Dracula for the Famicom as well. It was before the Castlevania collection came out on the Switch, to kind of give you a time frame on that. But overall, just super excited to have these. They just nailed the aesthetics for the Japanese market with the box art, with the manuals. I mean, look at these two boxes and look at what we got here in the States. We got shortchanged. We really did. But these are amazing looking. I mean, the Super Donkey Kong isn't in the best shape, but it's in good enough shape for me, if that makes sense. Overall, very, very pleased. I will have a link down below to where you can follow Kevin, aka Vinnk, on Twitter. You want to follow him, and for the store that he has as well, because he lists stuff every week for you guys and gals out there to be able to check out. Now, shipping does take a while. He does use economy shipping, which takes 2 to 3 months. I bought these back in August. It is now the end of October. I'm just getting them today, so it will take some time, but you're getting some damn good deals, which I was willing to wait. And again, I have variations of that. Wasn't super impatient. I had variations of this. I have another copy of Super Mario 3 for the Famicom if I really wanted to play it. But he has great pricing, great selection, and the inventory always changes, which is pretty cool. But again, I want to know what you guys and gals out there think about our pickups here from our good friend Vinnk from Famicom Dojo. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Now, if you have any other comments or questions, as always, feel free to email me at rocksolidmail@gmail.com. You can hit me up on Twitter at RockSolidStudios. We are on Facebook at facebook.com/RockSolidProductions and Instagram at instagram.com/RockSolidProductionsGK. Now, if you are looking for cleaning supplies for the security bits, things like that, to make sure that your games are in the best of shape today, tomorrow, and into the future, head on over to CastlemaniaGames.com. Cool thing over there is you earn rewards every time you make a purchase on there. It's called Castle Cash. The more you spend, the more you earn. And if you use promo code ROCKSOLID10, you save 10% off of most items on the website, including the one-up cleaning carts that you saw me use here today. Congratulations, Adam, to you and to the family and all the successes that you have had as of late. I'm super geeked for these. These are really, really cool. I love getting international games for my systems. Japanese games are terrific. I think it goes back to my love of RC and companies like Tamiya. I ran the Tamiya Championship Series forever. I wanted to get to the Nationals. Thanks, Chenhua. RC fans that know the significance of Chenhua Shen. But these are super cool. I'm glad to have them in my collection. And it was exciting that I got a box from Vinnk. I am Gary, this has been Rock Solid Productions, and our look at some cool import games we got from Vinnk from Famicom Dojo. I thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching this video. If you would like to support the future of Rock Solid Productions, you can do so by visiting our Patreon page at patreon.com/rocksolid. For as little as $1 a month, $12 a year, you'll get early access to all of our video content, exclusive content, and a whole lot more. You can also become a channel member here on YouTube for as little as $1.99 a month, and with that, you get a badge next to your name when you comment or post on the channel, and you are acknowledged whether you are a channel member or a Patreon supporter at the end of each and every one of our videos. You can also support the channel by visiting our Teespring store on screen now, where we have t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, masks, cell phone cases, and much more. Everything that we raise gets reinvested right back into the channel so we can make more and better content for you. Again, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you soon.